Is January the 24th, 2025. My name is Tanya. My best friend who's sitting next to me and will be with us in a moment, her name is Monoshok. We decided to jump on a live, which you're not supposed to say. Don't say, oh, we're gonna just jump on a live, but that's what we literally do because we have such busy lives that we can only go live when we can go live. So tell us where you're coming from. We're in Wisconsin, and you have in Celsius, it's -8 Celsius, which is what, 20 something degrees? I don't know what degrees it is, but it's not as cold as it was -30 wind chill a
Hey
few
Siri,
days back.
what is the temperature outside?
It's 16 degrees
Oh,
outside.
16 degrees, it's not bad. So, hopefully that massive storm in America left people. Monoshok, they got snow in Pensacola, Florida.
I know.
Your cousin posted a picture.
Yeah.
And I was like, they got more snow than we've gotten this year in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then I saw a video where there was dudes sitting on the back of a pickup truck in Florida with one of those salt containers, those Morton salt containers, sprinkling it from the back of the container. I was like, oh my God, that's got to be a joke. Apparently it was not a joke.
Orlin, can you give me that towel?
They're not prepared for cold weather
You
like
can't.
we are.
You can't.
So they were using just table salt to try to melt the roads or to get rid of the ice or whatever. Prepare ahead of time. And did you hear that we did get snow that 2 nights ago? I didn't know we were supposed to get snow. It surprised me.
Yeah, we have little snow
Are you-
outside.
Okay, here's Monoshok.
Hello, I was eating a homemade pita bread with the butter.
She made homemade pita tonight, amongst other yummy dishes. And so she was enjoying a bite of pita.
Yeah, it was so good.
But yeah, that night that we got snow, 2 nights ago, I think it was, I didn't know. I was like, why is it snowing? And it keeps snowing. I mean, I do live in Wisconsin. I shouldn't have to ask that question, but I wasn't expecting it.
No, it was so cold that I was thinking that snow will turn into ice beds if it drops, but
It was
it
nice
was
and
a
powdery.
-10 degrees
Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Fahrenheit. I was driving to work, it was -10 Fahrenheit.
Oh, a couple days ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that day, and then they closed, that was Monday or Tuesday, because they closed schools.
Monday was. Schools were closed, but
Hello, thanks for joining us. They were closed. My son didn't have school. He was hoping for a second cold day.
for nurses, it's always you have to work. I was thinking that there will be no patients because it's so cold that they won't come to emergency room, but no way. We had full
Yee.
ED of patients. So
So you have big plans this weekend. Tomorrow sounds like a really busy day for you.
yes,
You have like meetings and appointments and tasks that you have to get
yeah, I
done.
have an appointment with his appointment. And then I have to go Costco and buy metal racks that I'm going to put it here in the kitchen where those double doors you can see now, and grow my seedlings. In February, I will start growing my seedlings.
Are you buying the rack from Costco that has wheels?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
a nice rack. That's what I used like, was it 4 years ago? 3
Yeah,
years
you
ago?
did. Yeah, good quality rack. Then I will put it in anyway in the basement. We need more racks for organizing stuff.
And that's where my rack got swallowed up. It went to the basement.
Next year I will
Stuff
buy
got
another
stuck.
rack.
That's a good way to accumulate your rack storage.
Yeah, because I know nobody will bring that rack upstairs.
Oh, hi, the Salem Witches. Welcome back. How are you? What's the weather like by you? This is one of our regular.
Yeah, he recognized.
How's it going? Now, but I don't know if they're still in here because it says 0 people, but It's okay. We'll still hang out here. So then you said you have your brother helping you with something.
My brother coming because upstairs we have some food,
Sounds like you're trying to say
furniture.
funeral, and I'm
Yeah,
like, what the heck
furniture.
is she saying?
To throw away. It's no good anymore. So broken bed, and I don't know what my kids do, but they broke their bed. So broken bed and broken table, it needs to be thrown away. But it's so heavy, and it was a heavy duty.
Whose bed?
Orleans.
Oh,
Heavy duty table, all wood, and that needs to be thrown away. And my son said, oldest son said, Mom, two people cannot. It's so heavy. So my brother is not working tomorrow. He's coming 10 a.m. to help my kids to take that to the dump.
that's nice.
Because Monday we having a guest, and I told my kids upstairs needs to be spotless.
The Salem Witches, you said you're good. We're happy to hear that. And there's a storm. That's not good. What kind of storm? Like a snowstorm, ice storm, rainstorm? I know you're near Salem, Massachusetts, if I'm remembering correctly. I was gonna say something. Oh, and I forgot what I was gonna say. I don't know. Hello. You're spacing out too. Purple. It's been a long day. Oh, rainstorm. Oh, I hope there's not flooding and all that mess, and that it doesn't turn to snow. That would be bad. Oh yeah, do you hear that high-pitched sound? Is that your dishwasher? Not now. It's stopped now, but it was this insanely high-pitched sound.
I did not pay attention. You should next time bring to my attention.
I'll stop the live and say, stop. Hold on. Let's listen for that sound. I don't know what I have plans. My kids are home with me this weekend, and we have to do the chores, and then my son goes back to college this weekend, so that's sad for me because it was nice having him home for the last month. But time has to continue on.
Yes, and education is very important.
That's true. He came over to her house. He's like, yeah, I have to log in and check out my classes. And I was like, I know that feeling. He probably has to buy some books.
Yeah, probably.
Ah, so she heard, I think Salem Witches. I'm not sure. How I should refer, but they're saying they heard the high pitched too, and thought it was an espresso machine. It was not an espresso machine. I think it was her dishwasher.
I had friends over
Yeah, it was so much fun.
from my work, and Tanya came over, so I was
Hosting us.
entertaining.
With delicious Georgian bread, not like Georgia the state, Georgia the country, cheese bread, and I'm gonna make a video because she explains how to make it finally in English. That's really cool.
Homemade pita bread. I made a honey torte all from scratch, and then I made a apple blueberry pie, but it's more Armenian version than American version. It's not like a pie crust, and no, it's just all together.
Kind of like a European dessert.
Yeah, European dessert. And that's it.
That's a lot. That's it. That's it. It's all homemade.
Yes, and then I brew tea, black tea, and we all enjoy black tea. Girls used honey. I don't use honey, so.
It was so tasty. I can vouch for it. I tried it. I was eating it. I was enjoying it. The honey cake, then my son came over. Both my kids came over to say hi. And one of my youngest son texted. He's like, can you please ask if you can bring some dessert home to me? I said, sure, I'll ask.
I gave him a piece and I said, Michael, would you want more? I can give you more. And he said, no, but he was shy from my coworkers. So he decided to go home And I was going to send anyway to kids some dessert because when I make, when I cook, I bake, I always send to them their favorite stuff.
She sometimes makes their birthday cakes. Oh my gosh, they're spoiled. They're lucky. Lucky with somebody loving them so much.
I love them so much. They are
Oh,
my...
hi, Jason. Welcome back. Jason's with us.
Oh, hi, Jason.
How is
Hello.
it? We have 2 regulars back. That's so cool. How's our night going? We've had a busy day. She has been hosting and entertaining me and her 2 coworkers all afternoon. So she was cooking, cleaning, and we decided to say hi to our followers.
Homemade pita bread, Jason. Welcome.
She made so much yummy food. How's the weather over there? One of my students is texting me. I have to pop it back up.
4 people, showing 4 people, but only 2 people.
Yeah, it was really good. She also made, you don't have any,
What?
oh, the cheese bread. Can I show the cheese bread?
Yeah. You can show the cake too. Not much left after cheese bread.
Well, I'm trying to figure out which way
Oh,
to go
this
with my
way.
camera. Your camera.
That's the cheese bread this way. The cheese in the middle, the yellow part is the cheese. That's the blueberry apple pie. And Tanya's going to bring the cake.
It's a gourmet feast over here.
Let's open like this. That's the honey layered cake. You can see the layers. Oh, that's the parchment paper on the bottom.
What is Peter bread? I don't know what that is. That sounds
Not Peter
interesting.
bread, it's a pita bread I made.
No, this says Peter bread.
I make a lot of different kinds of honey cake, but this variation I love the most.
Peter bread's flat bread. Okay, like pita, kind
Like
of
a
like pita
pita
bread.
bread.
And Jason said, "Oh my God, that looks great. I'm a break at work, and I just had a turkey sandwich and chips. Hey, that sounds good too. If you're hungry, that sounds good too. Even if you're not. My kids like when I make warm turkey sandwiches when I'm around. And I told my students this weekend, I said, because it was the first week of class, I said, if you have any questions, text me. I'd rather help you than you suffer or try to figure something out and can't. And so all of a sudden I'm getting this massive amount of text from my students as we're live, but I can't check what. You know, pound cakes, that stuff for strawberry shortcake.
Yeah, but the pound cake, making it from scratch, I make all the time pound cake from scratch. That bottom of that pie, bottom portion of the pie, it's like a pound cake.
Salem Witches says, I also make Chinese food from scratch. That sounds good.
Oh, that sounds good.
Some Chinese food right now. That sounds delicious. Oh, so Monoshok, I have to tell you, didn't have a chance to tell her yet. I went on YouTube today because somebody left a comment, and it's letting us reply back to that person with a video comment now. They took that from TikTok. So now, if you want to respond to that person's comment, you can make a video comment, a video reply.
Wow.
That's cool. That's what I like about TikTok, so that's cool they added that to YouTube.
I wish they can send us a video reply, a video question, so we can see you guys, how you guys look like.
Some people want to stay anonymous, though.
Yeah.
On TikTok, I think you can. It depends. I don't know.
But
You can
some
tag
people
somebody.
became so close, like family type, that I would love to see them.
Yeah. That's true. Look, they keep coming. The texts keep coming.
8 people already. Only 2 people communicating with us. Hello, people. Say hello to us.
Jason said, "Oh my God, I love chicken, fried rice. Chinese food is great." Depends on where you go, has been my experience, but there's some really, really good places.
Yeah, yeah.
Where was that place that we would go when you were pregnant with your twins? You would go there
The
on
William
the east side?
Ho.
Oh my gosh, that was so good. William Ho's. They closed, didn't they?
I don't know. I don't go that area anymore. That's the east side. We used to live east side of Milwaukee, and was very walking distance was from our house. But I don't go anymore east side of Milwaukee.
Roman was there 2 nights ago on the east side. He went there with his friends.
Yeah, the younger people go there because the university close by, and a lot of students live close by there. That's why, but there's no reason for me to go. I don't have friends anymore over there to go to visit. And
The one friend that will go with you doesn't want to go out very often anymore, so.
that's true. Used
I'm
to be
not-
Tanya and I would go all the time somewhere, and now she doesn't want to go anywhere.
That's not true. I don't want to go anywhere. I just don't want to go out as often as I used to.
Please tell me, used to be restaurant food was so tasty. Not every restaurant, of course, but the tasty. Today my coworkers said same thing as I said. They agree with me. It's not tasty anymore to go to restaurant. I don't know.
Not like before.
Not like before.
Do you mean like pre-COVID or post, or when? When did it change?
Like last 5 years, it's changed.
Yeah.
It's so much change. I don't want to correlate that with the COVID, but I would say service is not good here. People not like before. Like going, we loved always going Cheesecake Factory, you and me. Now you go one day, that same dish, we buying how long? Long time already. Since 2008.
Chicken
No,
marsala?
not 2006. I'm going Cheesecake 7 maybe, or 6. I don't remember. Ohio, I start going Cheesecake Factory. And it was a chicken marsala.
Chicken marsala.
That was so tasty. And now they making,
It's much smaller,
yes.
and they changed something in the recipe.
They putting more mashed potatoes, less meat.
It's cheaper.
Yes, and then the taste is changed.
The texture even changed. Salem Witches says, "When I talk to my friends, they think I am from England because I have a British accent, and I was born in London, and then I moved to Salem, Massachusetts. I did remember correctly. And I have a very strong accent. I moved to Salem when I was 1 year old. So England must have made a really strong impression on your, if you still have an accent. That's interesting. That's interesting.
What? I will die with the accent.
Won't we all? Because
No, with my accent, I will die.
I'm saying whatever way we talk, it's an accent to somebody. Like if we went to some different part of the world, it sounds like we have an accent because it's different from what they're used to hearing. But I'm saying we'll all die with whatever accent we have
Yeah,
right
but
now.
I have a accent because I came when I was 26 to United States. Yeah.
I was born here, and people tell me I have an accent, so I don't know what to say. That's why I just pack up my lunch. There you go, Jason. It's because of the restaurant food. It doesn't taste the same.
And it's cheaper if you pack up your own lunch.
And healthier.
Yes. Used to be I would take, buy food at cafeteria at my work.
And they had good quality food, didn't they?
Yeah. Now, the last time I bought last twice, 2 times I bought, I had severe stomach pain. Same thing. Chicken fiesta salad I buy over the spinach.
Maybe it was maybe there was some
I don't know.
bacteria in this. Oh, hi, Mimi's Place. Welcome.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Body of this.
Intereses. We're saying, how are you doing in Armenian?
Haydi, ma.
Привет.
My mom was at my brother's, came home.
Холодно. Холодно на улице. Это мы сейчас, бабуля, тебе объясним.
Прямой эфир делаем.
Шадлав
Shadlavim, очень. Very good, Mimi said. Mimi, you never wrote your name last time. What is
I
your
think
name?
Her name is, we subscribed to her channel.
Oh, she has a channel?
Yeah, and I forgot what the full name was.
Mimi, can you put it down?
Sandy.
Sandy. Your name is Sandy. Hi, Sandy.
Nice to see
Now
you.
we know what's your name. What kind of channel she has?
Kind of like, somewhat like ours, like homesteading and like preparing and
Oh, that's
shopping.
cool. Mimi, today I made a homemade pita bread.
So you know that video we put out with the Workin, the Walmart Birkin?
Uh-huh.
Somebody responded today and said that Canadian Walmart's still selling it. And when I looked, when it all went whatever viral, I went on Canadian Walmart and it wasn't listed, so I have to check again. Mimi's Place says, you girls are so great. I love you. Thank you. We love you too. Nice break. Yes. Salem Witches. What do you do for work? I'm a teacher.
I'm a nurse, registered nurse in a hospital.
Yes. So we have busy, sometimes stressful jobs. Hers is definitely more stressful than mine. Yes. And when's the next time you work? I don't want to ask.
Monday.
Oh, you do? Why do I feel like you're working all the time lately?
I'm not working. This coming week, I'm working a lot.
The Salem Witches said, I am a body piercer. Okay, that's interesting. Did you hear about that? I don't remember if it was Australian or it was British. But some famous influencer was getting a full body tattoo on the back under anesthesia. He was like 46 and he passed away during the surgery. I didn't even know that they do tattoos under anesthesia.
I never knew that.
And I was like, oh, that's sad.
Wow.
Yeah, I can understand the pain threshold maybe.
I was people who pierce their. Is that the true
Salem Witches, is that true? She's asking, is the belly button the most painful
spot, or
pierced?
where is the more people complaining, the more painful? Some people do piercing on the breast. Oh my God. Ooh, I get scared.
There's some other interesting places too.
Oh yeah, I'm a nurse and I've seen a lot of interesting places, but I'm not going down that direction.
Salem Witches says it depends on your pain tolerance. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. Yeah. Are you seeing any specific illness at work? Like more flu or anything? COVID?
Not a COVID, no, but we getting a more norovirus.
Oh, that's an awful one.
Yeah, a lot of people with diarrhea and puking.
And that's so contagious.
Yeah.
Yuck. Make sure you put the shield on.
Oh yeah. I'm gowned up, shield up. I don't go without gowning up myself. You know, when I got COVID, Tanya, when COVID was over and all that epidemic was over, then I got COVID.
Interesting.
I wasn't even working that time. My husband brought from somebody,
But when you were working, you
I'm
didn't get it.
always, yeah, when I was working, I did not get it because I'm protecting myself, double trouble. But my husband from his clients brought because he doesn't gown up like me.
All right, so the Salem Witches says it depends on your pain tolerance. I read that. And then Jason said he got KFC the other day and threw the chicken out for the birds to eat because it was nasty. Yeah, KFC used to be so good.
Oh.
You didn't like it? You didn't have it in the South, girlfriend.
I grew up, of course, in Soviet Union. And when I came to United States, I was already pregnant with my oldest son because me and my husband lived in Russia for 6 months before we moved to United States. So I got pregnant already that time.
Do you have a bad connection with KFC?
Yes, I came over and Joe's grandmother's sister was still alive. She was older lady, and Joe said, I want to take you to my Aunt Betty's house. But we need to buy for her food because she is older woman and she can't, it'll better we make, she has a lunch with us. And Joe called her and said, Aunt Betty, what do you really like us to bring? What kind of food do you like? And she said, KFC. And I don't know what is a KFC. So we stopped, Joe bought everything, and we came over there and put it on the table, start eating. When that greasy part of the chicken went, I couldn't even swallow. It was so greasy, and to me it was so nasty. I got so sick from that texture and feeling.
She never wanted KFC again.
So every time I would see that KFC, I would be so nauseated. After 30 years, I never tried KFC. My son already 30 years old. And now, when I went to Russia, in Russia KFC, Armenia KFC, everywhere, Georgia, everywhere KFC. And I'm like, oh, those countries, Soviet countries that I grew up, they never have that kind of stuff. And now we have, the worst thing is in there.
So she can relate to your comment, Jason. I can on some days no. Used to be a lot tastier, I'll say that. Salem Witches says that they have 45 piercings and none of them hurt. You must have an insanely high pain tolerance level.
Wow, 45 piercings. Who has 45?
The Salem Witches.
You have 45 piercings. Wow, you're a hero.
Did you ever hear about that lady that had no pain? She had no pain. She felt no pain.
Yeah, and her husband was worried because something.
She couldn't. If she got injured, she didn't even know.
Yeah.
And they studied her genetics. That was interesting.
Yeah, that's cool when you don't have
I don't
pain,
know,
but
pain helps protect us too.
yeah,
sometimes.
that can protect us. But you know what? Sometimes
Taking
better not to have pain.
All right, on that note, I have to go home and feed my boys. They're waiting for me to go feed them dinner. Do you have anything you want to add?
I don't know.
It was nice to be with you guys again.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see you soon. I hope everybody stays safe and warm. Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
And we'll see you for the next video or next live. Bye-bye.
We wish you the best. Bye-bye.
Salem Witches, I have 20 ear piercings on each ear. That's a lot. 3 nose piercings and 2 eyebrow piercings.
Wow.
Wow.
20 piercing. How much space ear can have? Oh, they do inside too. I seen over here, a lot of nurses get like that, the younger nurses I seen. Good luck to you guys. Bye-bye.